Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Weekly Midnight Radio. I'm Adli, the host and the owner of this Weekly Midnight Radio program. Through this program, you could learn about various notable games, in my opinion, and then you could also learn about various streamers on Twitch. This podcast contains highlight from the program which aired live on Twitch every Saturday at 9 p.m. The new episode in this podcast will be available every Monday. Thank you for listening to this podcast, and if you enjoy the content, please consider donating to help me produce more great content in the future. Thank you so much.
So welcome back to Weekly Midnight Radio episode 65. Selamat datang kembali di Weekly Midnight Radio episode ke-65. Kita tadi baru saja mendengarkan dua lagu, jadinya ada Fajar Sekali atau Dola versi campur di-request oleh Mas Kun. Kemudian ada dari Maman Fundi dan Angga Dermawan di-request oleh Mas Kun. Lalu ada Bad Boy dari Junial di-request oleh Garlic Bread SR. Karena tadi kita masih setting-setting di belakang, jadi belum terlalu selesai. So we just listen to two song, Fajar Sekali or Dola versi campur by Maman Fundi and also Angga Dermawan requested by Mas Kun. There is also another song, Bad Boy by Junial, that requested by Garlic Bread SR. And as you guys can see, the guest star is, you can see the guest star up here, Natalie Tay, another streamer from Twitch, which is from our neighbor country, Malaysia.
Yeah.
Sebentar, I'm going to read some comment, yeah? Because the guest star for tonight is from Malaysia, we are going to use English mostly in the session. But if you guys wanted to talk in Indonesia, I can just translate it to English later on. A second. What is going on? It's funny
though, because our countries are so similar, like Malay and Indonesian, that I can actually understand when you speak Indonesian, but I can't speak Malay, so I can only understand, but I cannot speak back to you.
It's okay. At least you can understand.
It's very similar.
Yeah, and people won't be able to troll you basically because you totally understand what they are saying.
True.
Okay, I'm going to read the comment first ya. Gini dong Bang, kan jadi semangat nontonnya. Bang Adli gak baru tutup aja mukanya. Gesternya sepertinya paham itu dunia perwibuan sejenis. What else? Luar biasa hari ini tamunya jauh. Enggak sih. Natalie live in Malaysia and I live in Sumatra, so we are not that far practically. Iya, lagunya
like
tadi betul.
1 hour, 2 hours?
We are practically in the same hour actually, just a different number.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, I'm 1 hour in the future.
Correct. Oke, keluarkan Melayumu Bang. Saya yakin Mbak Natalie ngerti kok bahasa. Betul. Melayu bahasa kenda confusing juga. Better English a little. Oke. Okay, as usual, before we are going to start segment 1, I'm going to show you guys a few clip from Natalie Tay, our guest star for tonight, a streamer from Malaysia. She have been streaming for a pretty long time, and perhaps most of you guys don't even know about this streamer before, so perhaps this compilation can actually introduce you guys to how Natalie usually stream on her Twitch channel. Also, if you guys probably have watched Natalie all this time, I don't know who else is watching or listening to this program at this time. But in case there are viewers from Natalie who probably have been following along Natalie from a pretty long time, this clip probably going to remind you guys from what Natalie have been doing in the past 3 years practically. You're gonna be okay. So enjoy this clip from Natalie Tay's channel.
Close, I mean, on horseback.
What?
Helicopter! Get down!
Nora can upgrade weapons and equipment, as well as manufacture new items from blueprints. To do this, provide the repair vendor with the resources you will undoubtedly find as you rummage through the entire area.
You can fill me with whatever you want, big guy. Insert your axe. I'll give you the time of your life.
You're sick, you know that?
Deeper? Again? Oh, yes, honey, more! More! Yes!
What am I upgrading? I got somewhere along the lines. I got confused. Round attack, crushing roundhouse blow starting at.
No, I'm not sucking anyone's just so they can. Look, I gotta go. Make the butter. We'll powwow later. V, glad you could make it.
That's
Jefferson?
inappropriate there.
Grab a seat, please. I'll
The
explain why I
timing.
asked you to.
Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Go stun, 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 go stun.
FBI, open up!
Why are you running? From that? Ew, water level! Oh, wait, I'm back. Okay, where is my car? Ah, there we go. How? How the... What were you thinking? Be careful next time, dummy. Be careful next time, baka.
30 seconds.
Okay, yeah, I'll come where you are here.
Hehehe. Oh, snake. They don't know. They don't know. Oh. She don't know. Oh! They know.
You see but a
Melody is so cute. Castle. And 2 style twin. Snow and Storm. Then our last member is our leader of the Phantom Stars. That is me? Oh my god! Oh my god! Natalie the freaking hot. Sorry. I'm crying. I'm crying. And they will make the world more vibrant and stylish. They're shining and shimmering stars, ready to bring happiness to everyone.
close. Horseback.
We are done. Natalie in the background actually commented like this. Watching these clips kind of give her a nostalgic feeling, right?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So yeah, the guest star for tonight is Natalie Tay. In case you guys, most of the viewer who is currently watching probably haven't watched Natalie channel before. Natalie usually plays so many games practically, and you can actually see how vary the game that she usually play on his channel. Okay, without further ado, we are going to change to the next segment, yeah? Okay, so the guest star for tonight is Natalie Tay, and as usual, we are going to divide the segment into 3 segments. There is introduction and sneak peek in the beginning, and then there will be stories behind streaming scene in the next segment, and then there will be trivia and closing mark in the end. That's all practically. As usual, if you guys wanted to actively participate in this program, you can use your channel point. If you want to ask any question, feel free to use your channel point, 99 channel point only via text, or 369 if you wanted to ask any question via Discord, via audio. And if you want to request any song, I guess you can still request any song. Request via channel point to 189 channel points only, as long as the song is available on Spotify. That's all practically.
Are you tired after doing all the intro?
No, I'm just kinda so confused in my mind right now. But let's start, yeah. Okay, we are going to start segment 1, introduction and sneak peek of guest star. Before we are going to ask a question from viewer, first, perhaps actually better for you to introduce yourself, Nat. Your username. nickname, living area, age probably, and also what are you actually busy with in real life?
Yeah. Kind of an interesting question to answer because I just go by my real name on Twitch as well.
Huh?
So my name is Natalie Tay and my username is Natalie Tay. But a lot of people just call me Nat. You can call me Nat. Your chatters can call me Nat. I'm from Malaysia. I'm 28 this year.
Wait.
Uh,
Oh, we're basically almost the same age. I'm 39
are we
though.
the same age? Oh my god! Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I just turned 28 this month. Last month. Oh my god, it's December.
Oh, 96 then.
Yeah, 96.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and what I usually do is I work as a games journalist and I also organize events in Malaysia. So I kind of use my Twitch to catch up on games that I need to review on my website. So it's a little bit like work / casual / well, it's mostly work these days.
Okay. Do you mind if I actually like specifically asking where do you live? Do you live in Kuala Lumpur though?
Yeah. I live in KL, so it's the heart of Malaysia, I guess. The city.
So practically, if there is a game event, you can just go straight to the event.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, is
So
that?
like that's pretty much my job also. So I organize a lot of events in KL.
Do you mind if I also ask about the job itself? Like, do you do freelancer or do you actually include it in one big media or something?
So, yeah, it is kind of like a interesting thing, I think, because usually streamers keep their real life stuff separate from their streamer stuff. But for me, my streamer stuff and my work stuff has always been one and the same. So I am part of this company called The Magic Brain.
Okay.
We have a media outlet, so it's a digital website where we cover news about anime and cosplay and gaming. And we also have an events team. So we organize community events on the ground here at KL.
Oh, a second. In the beginning, there's also a comment here, including KL Level Up. You actually covered this event, two of you, months ago, right?
Yeah, we covered it, but we were there as media, so we didn't organize Level Up.
Oh, okay. There's a comment actually in the beginning. You seems like the type of someone who know a lot about Weibo. Do you know Weibo?
Yeah.
Do you? Like you said,
quite a bit. Yeah.
You said the Magic Rain also cover anime, cosplay, and such.
Yeah.
Do you cover that by yourself, or there is a team specifically for that?
There's a team. Yeah, we have a small team that runs the website and the events things. But I am the editor-in-chief of the website, so
wow,
I know quite a bit. I cover quite a bit of anime and games on personally as well.
Okay. May I actually ask, like, how many years have this website and this media actually has been established?
It
2 years
started
ago?
off as a volunteer-run thing. So I actually joined it when I was in university. So if you count those years, it's been going on for about 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, long time.
But it's been growing pretty good lately.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It took a bit of a pause during pandemic, and then after pandemic, it started to grow again very quickly.
Oh no, my connection.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, but it's actually green and yellow and seems to be okay. Again? Let's just continue.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you said before, your username is practically Natalie Tay, and this is practically your real name.
Yeah.
Any meaning behind Natalie Tay? Why do you actually use Natalie Tay only? Why not like disguise your username?
I think it started because I wanted to my initial intention was always to link my streamer persona and my work, because I do so much work with the developers and event organizers that it just made more sense for me to like have a unified branding.
Yeah, understand.
If that makes sense. So that people know me as Natalie Tay on Twitch, but they also know me as Natalie Tay in real life. And it's actually helped me build a lot of connections with people at work, but also online.
Okay, it also make you practically kind of genuinely, this is me, right? Not impersonating other people.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's practically like me too. My real name is also Adli, and practically I use the same brand everywhere. So
Nice.
people can actually know more and actually know, hey, this is actually the real me and not impersonated by other people. There's a comment
Nice.
here. Nice. Usually I found that not so many weeboo from her country. Really? And maybe I'm just a bit too inexperienced. From Southeast Asia regions, the one country that kinda typical famous for its anime enthusiasts is the Isle nation up north, the Philippines. Do you think there are not that many people who is actually also a weeboo?
Oh no, there's so many
Malaysia?
weebs in Malaysia. Yeah. Malaysia is full of anime people. I would say there's more anime fans than gamers in Malaysia.
Yeah, perhaps because it's actually like more easily approachable.
Yeah. And I think the other one is Singapore. There's a lot of weebs in Singapore.
Yeah, considering the total population. Somehow my connection, it's red again.
Oh no.
Let's just
Do you want
continue.
to- Okay.
Okay, there is a question from viewer. Ankero-kun asking a question. Is there any plan to become a VTuber?
Ooh. Actually, that's how I started streaming. I was a PNG tuber.
Yeah, but
When I
VTuber is not
started
VTuber,
streaming.
no?
It depends who you ask, I guess.
Ah, okay.
But for me, yeah, I started off as a PNG tuber, and then I decided to swap to camera
Hmm?
because of the same reason I told you just now, which is it makes more sense for people to see my face.
Yeah.
Then when I try to like reach out to the developer for like collaborations for events or for media, then they kind of like know my face already because they saw it on Twitch, you know. So it makes it's a branding thing again.
Okay. Like it's actually better to just show who you are rather than actually just disguise everything behind a PNG tuber.
Yeah, it's a very unique case, I think. I think a lot of people have good reasons to like want to hide how they look like or who they are, but for me it just happens to be more beneficial for people to see my face and know my name.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a comment. AZN Brownie commented, I'm a VTuber. Most VTuber consider PNG tuber to be a VTuber. Oh, okay. Just a different medium of virtual. Okay. Also, Ned, not if you wanted to read any comment, you can actually just read the comment.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We are going to continue with the next question then, I guess. My next question. What is my next question? Oh, why do you start streaming on Twitch and since when? Seems like you actually have started streaming for a pretty long time ago. I saw the clip, the oldest clip is 5 years.
Huh? 5 years? No way. I don't think it was 5 years. Maybe 3 years, I think.
I guess actually like 5 years. Like it's been a really long time ago. And then I decided, or perhaps I'm actually misremembering the thing.
I think it was 3 years. 3 years.
3
I
years?
recently checked my earliest stream. I think it was 3 years ago because I was trying to remember how long I've been streaming. Even I forgot.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah. So I started streaming about 3 years ago. I started because of the pandemic.
Oh, because of COVID?
Yeah. Because of COVID. Yeah.
In the beginning of the COVID? Or like in the middle of the COVID?
I think about 1 year into COVID, I started streaming. And it was mainly because I was miserable at my job and I needed something to work. because I couldn't go out of the house to go and meet people because it was COVID and it was lockdown. And so I just started streaming as a way to like connect with people during COVID.
Okay.
And then it slowly became like a good distraction from work as well. Because back then I was working in an advertising agency and I was working like super late nights. Like my work was ending at like 11 p.m., 1 a.m.
Wow.
And so I just streamed video games to like give myself a break. Like force myself to not think about work.
Okay. Wait a second, what am I going to ask before, yeah? And then you basically resign from this job and then you move to a new job that you're currently doing.
Yeah. So I mentioned earlier, like I started with the Magic Rain back when I was in uni, right? So actually all this time I was still working on the Magic Rain projects. It's just that after the lockdown ended and after the pandemic began, then we really looked into doing the Magic Rain on a more full-time basis.
Okay.
So I quit my job and then I started doing the Magic Rain on a full-time basis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A second, I want to ask another question regarding this job. So you're practically doing this job right now without really any specific time because it's actually a media, or do you still have a like specific time, 9 to 5?
Oh, like work hours?
Yeah.
No, not really. Because the company is still trying to rapidly expand. So we are still figuring out, like we haven't really stabilized yet, to be honest.
Okay.
We don't really have like a dedicated like team on certain things yet. And a lot of people are doing a lot of things. So until we can kind of stabilize across the board, then maybe we'll have a 9 to 5. But right now it's really like the hustle stage of it. So if you ask me if I have a 9 to 5, I don't have a 9 to 5. I have like a 12 to 12.
Okay. Let's continue. Yeah, there's a comment. It's about 3 years and a few months, said Azen Brownie.
Yeah, Brownie would know. Brownie's my mom.
Have Brownie been there since the beginning?
Yeah. Because I was inspired to start streaming because of a mutual friend of Brownie and mine.
Okay.
This mutual friend is somebody I know in real life who started streaming during pandemic as well.
Okay.
So Brownie knew her first. Her Twitch username is Adorkable Haru.
Okay.
And then she pulled me into streaming, and then that's how I met Brownie also.
Oh.
Yeah, so like pretty much from the beginning, yeah.
Okay. So basically Brownie have known a lot of things about you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Don't
Yeah,
expose me, Brownie.
Okay, let's continue. Yeah, there's a question from viewer.
Yeah.
Reo Pusino asks a question. Is it kinda hard when you swap from PNG YouTuber to show your face?
Ooh. It was a bit at first.
Why?
Because I wasn't... I wouldn't say I was like very comfortable on camera.
Really?
I just... Yeah. Not at first.
Okay.
Because I don't know, there's some people who are more comfortable on camera like naturally. I wouldn't consider myself like somebody that's very comfortable on camera naturally.
Wow.
But I wanted to make the jump because for me I was at the PNG tuber stage, right? So for me it was either I become a full-on VTuber with like a 3D model.
Yeah.
Or I go into on-camera streaming, because at that point in time I was thinking my channel has to grow. I should take one of these directions.
Decision. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I made the decision to just like turn on the camera and then got comfortable with it as we went on, I think.
I want to ask a follow-up question though. Does your viewer say something after you transitioning from PNG tuber to webcam streamer? Like probably people like actually praising like, I can actually see your expression better and actually enjoy your stream better now since you actually become a webcam streamer.
Yeah. A lot of people actually responded to the webcam like a lot
Positively.
very positively. Yeah, correct, right. They responded very positively because they like to see like the reactions. Because I play a lot of like horror games and action games, so it's more dynamic to be able to see my reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the Atomic Heart before and also the Fortnite, that they know, they don't know. There's actually, wow. The expression tells a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue, yeah? My last question in this segment. My next question is, what do you usually stream on Twitch? Do you play single player games only? And are you also open to multiplayer session?
I mostly play single player games. So I usually play a lot of like narrative driven story type games.
Like a story. Like a space before Unbound before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or even like the Last of Us or God of War. So a lot of like big single player games with big narratives. I don't often play multiplayer games, no. Usually single player.
Really? Somehow I actually met and also see you play a lot of Fortnite though. Back then?
I think there was like 2 exceptions. I used to play a lot of Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite anymore. Bored with it. And then I play Overwatch quite often.
Okay.
But usually I wouldn't say it's a main like focus of my channel to do multiplayer stuff. I don't play multiplayer stuff very often.
Okay, there's a comment. RIP Fortnite Fridays.
Yeah, that was the name of the podcast I was telling you about just now.
Yeah, sometimes I actually like see you playing Fortnite, but at the same time you also doing podcasts in the background.
Yeah, that was a weird idea. Like my friend and I had I think the last episode that we did might have been like a year ago. But for about 1 year we did Fortnite Fridays. And that was fun. It was weird and fun.
What is this podcast about though? Like you're practically just talking anything in the Friday session and Fortnite.
Yeah. So it was mainly focusing on the streaming ecosystem. So it's actually quite similar to this podcast, but more chaotic. Because we will invite streamers to join us on Fortnite Fridays and force them to download Fortnite and play Fortnite with us. And so we will do the podcast while we are playing Fortnite.
Okay, so luring and baiting then.
Yeah, because it was inspired by Styra and Chad, about how the 2 of us founded a Twitch streamer group together called the Chum Drinkers. And we used to do our meetings for the Chum Drinkers while playing Fortnite. So like we would have our co-founders meetings while playing Fortnite. Then we were like, what if we just turn this into a podcast?
Okay.
So we did that for like a year. And then, yeah, we kind of ran out of things to talk about, I think.
Run out of all those things to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a comment. We did one earlier this year with Lot.
Did we?
Did we? You don't even remember that?
The last one. I get that was the last one. It's been a long year.
Okay. I want to ask something. Because you said you are practically rarely stream anymore lately. And you also usually stream co-working session lately. Why are you transitioning to this kind of category?
It's because I got too busy at work. Really. So it was my in real life stuff with the Magic Ring got way too busy. Like this year we were doing minimum 2 events a month. 2? Yeah.
Wait, you actually have to attend the event twice a month?
Yeah. Okay. We were organizing events twice a month.
Oh my god, must be so busy.
So it was crazy busy and I didn't have time to play games at all. And I think in the middle of the year, I barely streamed. And then I started doing co-working streams because I found that it helped with my productivity, but it also keeps my channel alive.
Okay.
And a lot of people, I realized that a lot of people actually quite enjoy the co-working sessions because it's kind of like, you're bored in the middle of the day and you like to have some company while you work. And so people will just sit and chat and work together with me while I work. And so it just became like that. I still play games, but just not as much as I used to.
Okay. Do you have any, favorite apps or game that you usually open when you are doing co-working session? I noticed there's something like Lo-fi type of thing.
Yeah.
What is that thing called?
So it's called Spirit City Lo-fi Sessions.
Spirit City Lo-fi Session?
Yeah, it's a game on Steam, actually.
Huh? Wait, you have to purchase
this one?
productivity
game. Yes, but it's not that expensive, I think. I can't remember how much it was.
Okay.
But it's basically like a productivity game.
Yeah.
And just around that time, there was a lot of productivity games suddenly springing out of nowhere. There was Spirit City Lo-fi Sessions, then there was Rusty's Retirement. Then we had a game made by a Malaysian studio called Weirdlets that also is a productivity tool. So there was a lot coming out around that time. And so sometimes I just, when I do co-working streams, I keep it in the background. So there's something for the viewer to watch or something running in the background instead of just looking at my face.
Okay. The Weirdlets also have another update in this past few days, I believe.
Oh, yes.
The collaboration with Among Us.
Yeah, that was so exciting.
Will you also play the update?
I did. I checked it out earlier this week, I think. Or last week.
Yeah. I haven't checked it out yet, but I also received the email.
You should, because the update is only for 2 weeks, I think. And then after that, it's gone.
Oh, so better catch up before it's actually gone.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask something else, or perhaps it's actually better for me to ask this later, in the last segment.
Yeah.
I want to ask about the Charm Drinker, actually. You said you were co-founding this group before. Is it actually still alive right now? I actually saw the Charm Drinker is still receiving some, what is this, love call practically from developer or publisher game to collab and promoting game.
Yeah. So we started Charm Drinkers. If you don't know what the Charm Drinkers is for people in your chat, the Charm Drinkers is a Southeast Asian group of Twitch streamers dedicated to spotlighting indie games. And then mostly Southeast Asian indie games.
Okay.
So for us, we basically started it because I have a lot of connections with the developers. Starra and I have a lot of connections with developers. They always are looking for streamers to highlight their games.
Okay.
And so we help them connect with streamers. It's pretty simple. Because the streamers don't always know the developers personally.
Correct.
And then the developers don't always know the streamers. So we act as sort of like a bridge.
Okay. So practically the developer and the publisher just contacted one of you, whether you or Styra, and then basically you are going to connect with all of those Charm Drinker streamer.
Yeah. So we've still been active. We do minimum of one collab a month.
Okay.
Yeah. So every month we're showcasing a different game.
So practically every country in Southeast Asia have a representative on the group.
No, not every country. We have members from, let me think, Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, of course. Do we still have Indonesia? I think so. But yeah, it's mainly these 4 countries right now.
Okay. There are no Vietnam, Thailand, and also Brunei.
No, we don't, unfortunately.
Oh, why though?
I think with Thailand and Vietnam specifically, it's a language barrier thing also.
Oh.
Yeah. What we notice is it's quite easy to coordinate, for example, Philippines, Singapore, and Malaysia, because most of the streamers speak English. But even with developers in Vietnam, it's quite difficult to build connections with them because they mostly speak Vietnamese. Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's all.
I would love to.
Like for me, there are no more questions in this first segment. We are going to take a break after this one then.
Okay.
Also, I see no question from the viewer at this time, so perhaps it's okay for us to take a break. Okay. Then there will be 2 songs after this one. There is a Forehead by Heya Kim, who requested this one before. Yeah, I really forgot. A second. We are nervous. Why are you nervous? I'm not nervous. Probably I'm actually nervous, but I don't want to show it really well. Hey. Let's see. Who requested this for? Yoru, Kaze Yoru. There is 2 songs after this one. There is Forehead by Heya Kim, requested by Kaze Yoru. And then there is also Childish Adult by Gami, requested by Indong. After this one, we are going to continue with second segment. Still talking casual conversation or chit-chat with a guest star tonight, Nathalie Tay. Before and without further ado, enjoy the next 2 songs.